Welcome to Winnipeg. After a wacky and wild week number 10, we are set to kick off week 11 with two teams on the opposite end of comeback thrillers. Marshall Ferguson alongside Glenn Suter, Britt Dort down at field level for us here throughout the evening, and the quarterback that was on the winning side of the comeback equation, Glenn Suter, is Drew Brown. What a week for him.
Change that as much as he loves throwing it to Brady.
Well, now they split him out wide, and down the shoot, it is Nick Dembski. What a throw by Colaros on the fly and make it 80 straight games. Nick Dembski with a grab. Lamont stepping in from a depth role in the team the last couple of weeks as they'll blitz pick it right into the jet play, and is that Dylan Mitchell, 63 yards. Sergio Castillo last week against Calgary. This one a little inside and straight down the middle. Brown digs in for the first time here tonight in the place he used to call home. Goes to the outside, hangs this one up. Justin Hardy climbs the ladder, cuts it back across the 40, and dives down to the 30-yard line. You don't think of Justin Hardy going vertical, but on full display, the 20-yard line. Brown, plenty of time, rips this one to the outside, and a flag does come out. The newcomer out there,
pass interference.
Cam Allen.
Winnipeg, number 0. Automatic first down.
9 carries, 5 touchdowns on the year, and the ball is out underneath. And if Crum get back on top of it, just barely, but backwards they go. Brown, hands off inside. Adebaboye leans for the end zone. No call yet. They get a look at the spot. Dustin Crum back into the ball game, takes the snap clean, rolls to his left, got stood up and turned around. Thumbs down from Tony Jones and co. Zach is back. He's back to his old trick, slipping it underneath. Dembski gets another out to the 30-yard line. Gets set to boot this one away, and pressure on. He does, but it affected the kick, no doubt, as Khalil Pimpleton catches it on the run. Around his 40. Boy, as a bomber. They'll flip it out to the flats. It's caught. Braylon Addison's got a long way to go. Gets flipped upside down.
Down.
With pressure on, blocked. It's up in the air, rolling around, and picked up. A flag comes down. And who got on top of it for Ottawa? Was that Kenny Onyeka? Not supposed to hear the double thud. Colaros looks downfield on second and long. Throws into a tight window. Javon Santos-Knox was flying out from linebacker and delivered the blow on Carrick Wheatfall, but he held on to it. Santos-Knox would have played the football. Might have had a pick there, but he went body. And it means a Winnipeg first down. Now looking to the end zone at the end of the first quarter. Up in the air, Jared Stearns brings it down from the Winnipeg sky.
Jared Stearns looks at this and says, Justin Hardy, I can do this. I'll do it in the end zone. Very similar. Well-covered receiver goes up and just takes the football. One for a touchdown.
4th touchdown of the season for Jared Stearns. No doubt. See if they can protect Leone on this one. He gets a high spiraling boot away, drops down to Trey Babel. Inside his own 25, makes a move at the point of attack. Great open field tackle, though. He knows what Zach's capable of. There's the Red Blacks defense after that touchdown pass earlier, and now he gets it outside. And Dylan Mitchell will enjoy that.
Cameraman.
CJ Colden there in coverage on the last play, and he's right there once again. The big late game scramble. They'll bump out Oliveira. Colaros will screen it back the other way. It's Dembski, plenty of open field. Crosses the 30, turns on the jet, and he's in a race once again with a Darius Pickett. As the Ottawa defense gets shredded by the screen game. Pretty here, up 10, looking to score again. Pump to Michael Chris Ike, come back across his body, big hit inside the 5 from both sides, but the short yardage package is in. Chris Strevler in behind Chris Kolinkowski, plunges his way forward. And the 6th opportunity here for Chris Strevler to reach the end zone.
Is often running those quarterback sneaks.
Absolutely. This distance, he's 8 of 12 on the season. Make it 9 of 13.
But
Zach looks downfield, now takes the flats, goes right back to Clarissy. This tries to earn it the hard way. points in last week, crossing the 1,000-yard mark when it comes to combined yardage. They'll try to add some onto it here. Does just across the 20, 2nd and 6. Brown looks to his right, over the top, open, it's picked off. Evan Holm running it back for the Bombers. As Holm gets his 3rd of the season. Has 1. Evan Holm had 2 coming in, make it 4. As Holm has his 3rd. Sergio Castillo looks to add on to his stellar season. Disappeared from that game in week 2 as well, quietly, as Matthew Peterson came in. As this one's complete underneath, and it's Wheatfall. Great completion to move the sticks. Receivers out for Claros. They'll screen it underneath. Brady with space. Chris Polankowski gets a shove in the back. Gets a block. 18-point advantage. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Claros with a clean pocket and throws this one up for grabs, intercepted. And CJ Colden digs it out from the turf. Time to go to work. Brown fading to his left, gets hit but completes.
Nice effect.
Standback does go downhill, lowers the shoulder, runs through 3 different Bombers for a 1st down. Down on the goal line, here he goes on 3rd and 1, takes the snap, and didn't get much of a push. We'll see where they spot it, but it looks like it is a 1st down. Standback to switch over. Barely on the line was Gino Lewis, allowing them to throw this very close once again. Not going with Dustin Crum. A lot of walking around defenders for Brown to decipher here, and they don't know how to protect it. Brown backpedaling and then steps forward. Somehow gets away. On 2nd and 10, he'll backhand shovel it for the 1st down to William Standback. Magic from Brown.
Me. Well, you and I both saw the same thing. When Drew Brown got up initially, he walked it off, was walking back. We go to replay to show the magic, and it looked like he was fine. And then halfway through this walk back to the huddle, something didn't feel right, and he went back down.
Dustin Crum is in the ball game at quarterback for Drew Brown. As Crum fakes the run and then will take off. And the dual threat ability of Dustin Crum, 1 snap, 1 score. Uses his legs. An obvious concern for Drew Brown on the sideline, but a touchdown for the 1st time here tonight for the Red Blacks certainly helps. Ready to knock through point number 10. He does. Blacks fighting against the crowd noise, sorting out protection. As Crum gets hit, held on to it as long as he could, and finally hits the deck. Tanner Schmeckel. He will line up there. He's the last healthy defensive back they've dressed here tonight. Over the top, Carrick Wheatfall running right into the waiting hands from the 24-yard line. Claros against some pressure, gets it away to the outside. Dembski bounces off 1 tackler, 2, 3, and finally brought down inside the 5. Different in front of friends and family as Claros takes the snap, hands it off to Brady. First touchdown of 2025 for the reigning MOP.
Time to really grab onto this game is time for Brady Oliveira. Dembski gets him down there. Oliveira finishes it. 1st touchdown of the season for number 20.
A little helmet tap. He said, I told you you'd get in there at some point. I don't think any of us were doubting it. Crum against 4-man pressure, checks it down underneath. Daniel Adebaboye, a massive hit from Brennan Cranby, but bounces off of him. And Khalil Pimpleton knew he was going to sign up to be a lead blocker, but found a way on that last one underneath. Gino Lewis gets the 1st down. He's going. Steps up in the pocket, pressure on, underneath. Keelan White gets hammered. Settling for a 46-yard field goal. As Lewis Ward, never in doubt. But that one will be widely discussed in Ottawa.
Tonight.
A great environment. Brutal if you're a backup quarterback coming in like Dustin Crum. As he completes another one.
Players know what they need to do.
As this one nearly taken away by Willie Jefferson, but Gino down the sideline. Crum's got to find a way on 3rd and 2. Inside handoff, Standback, cut it back. Crum got a block, and Evan Holm finally brings down William Standback, but until he crosses down to the 32-yard line. First and 10. Crum steps forward. He'll use his legs. Lots of room to the 15, to the 10. Crum breaks a tackle and wrapped up at the 7 or 8 yard line. Another opportunity here on second. Crum to the outside, throws an absolute dime. Justin Hardy into the end zone. There was not much room at all. And Dustin Crum fitted in, as does Lewis Ward through the uprights. Takes the snap. Pressure on. Zach gets it away. Caught. Dembski. Forever the pressure release needed. Nothing is moving. Snap. Holds. Kick. Castillo looking at it. And Pimpleton's got room to run. 1 minute remaining in the ball game, and Pimpleton's got it across the 40. Down the sideline, at midfield, Khalil Pimpleton returns the missed field goal for the touchdown. Shock and awe in Winnipeg.
This kick started right down the, well, just to the inside, and then faded outside. Pimpleton with room. No flags, down the rail with an escort.
From a couple years ago, emotional leader is now Lewis Ward. Nails this one through. Tie ball game. Dembski and company can do first. On first down, Zach loads it up for Dembski. Right down the middle of the field. High up in the air and intercepted. Was only going to play special teams, but there he is with a game-changing interception. Can Dustin Crum get out of his offense into great starting field position? That won't help with Braylon Addison.
Give the Bombers any time. There you go.
Playing a dangerous game. That's been a blocked punt earlier tonight. They have to protect it, and they do. Right down the middle of the field for Trey Vavel. He's got about 10 yards of running room, and the coverage unit is all over it. Let's see if Collaros can pull a rabbit out of the hat. He'll step forward, use his legs. He's got room to run. Can he get into Castillo territory?
It's in range.
The power of Castillo's leg unquestioned at this point as they'll look to throw it to the outside, and ice in the veins of Nick Dembski. That is well within Castillo territory. Ian LaRue will snap. The punter, Jamison Sheehan, is the holder as the clock strikes 0 here on Thursday Night Football in Winnipeg. Castillo, as flags come up. The kick is good.
That's the flags.
And the penalty is against Ottawa. An epic thriller here from Winnipeg as the Bombers find a way to win.